Hi guys, New Moon Tuesday, Monday. Don't even know what day it is. That's what's happening when you retire. It doesn't even matter. Just one continuous flow. So that's why when they ask an older people what day it is, you don't deal in a calendar space. You deal in the moment. And I thought what I do is I'm going to go out and feed my birds. And I don't know what tarot deck this is, but I thought I'd pull some cards for today. I guess I should have some questions in mind. Isn't this cute? I really miss the Caribbean, and I know they've had a lot of flooding and storms, and I just so wish I could go down there. Even Koh Samui, I know Thailand, I mean all these places that I would love to go, they're all having these storms. Koh Samui has been protected though, so maybe I'd take a risk and go down to Koh Samui. Stay at the Hyatt Regency. I don't know where that is in relationship to Koh Samui. It sounded like a nice hotel. And then we're gonna pull some cards. I'm gonna meditate with this. Isn't this gorgeous? I think this is granite. I'm not totally sure. No, not granite. What am I saying? It's like a ruby type of stone. It almost looks like it has onyx in it. But it feels so good in the palm, And besides, you don't have to know all the time what these stones do for you. Just kind of experience them, and then you'll get the downloads, right? You'll know exactly what to do. So I've been thinking about sending out Christmas cards, and I thought, I'd really like to make my own. It's going to take some time, though, but I found the paper I needed. I found a tag board. So I think that's an inspiration. And then I have these. I want to frame these. Aren't these great? These are about Galena. So I thought what I'd do, I'm going to pull 3 cards for today, okay? Thank you for liking my reels, okay? I don't always know what I'm going to speak about because I'm right now in the middle of organizing and cleaning. It's a good time to do it, a new moon. I'll let you see what I still have to work on over here. Let me just do this first. But I found my Bible yesterday. I was so excited about it. So I have to clean all this, right? I decided to take the Thanksgiving tablecloth down just because I told you my favorite holiday is Valentine's Day. I mean, I love the meaning of Christmas. Whenever our Lord was born, people argue about that all the time. They say, oh, he was born in March. No, he was born in July. Who the hell cares? The fact that he was on the planet is what's important, right? And the fact that we all put together at this time of year to say prayers is important too, and go to Mass and whatever you do. Go out and go in one of those circles you walk around, the power circles out in the Northwest. Love to go to Sedona. So yeah, we're going to do a clearing first. I said, I'm not going to eat till I feed my birds today. But then I thought if I ate first, my body would be warmed up inside. So let's just blow it out at the bottom of our feet. So that means we're dealing with a lot of emotional stuff today. Well, it's getting closer it's in Hanukkah right now. It's getting closer to Christmas, so everything gets a little intense. But, look at the beauty of it. Let's not get down about it. Let's have gratitude for what we can give to others and what we can experience in our heart ourselves, right? So let's remember to stay in our heart right now. You can even put your hands over your heart. It feels so healing. Do a little meditation here. Yeah, I wanted to do a little meditation, some prayers for the rabbi and all those people in Australia. So there was a good Muslim and a bad Muslim, right? The bad Muslim who's totally brainwashed, right? He's into this destruction headset, right? He decided to shoot all these beautiful Jewish people while they were having, I guess, a ceremony. I don't know. I didn't catch the whole thing, but all I know is we have to pray and meditate for their souls as they pass over. So then what happened was this other Muslim, he took down his shooter. I opened up, okay, I found my Bible today and I started reading. I said, I'm just going to open up to a section. And it's called Wisdom. And it's called the Wisdom section. I don't even know what that means. I can't even explain it to you. First time I opened up this Bible and read it, like who knows when, right? I just don't spend time with the Bible because I had a bias towards it. I had a bias, and my bias was because there's a lot of books that are missing. There's a lot of books in the Bible that are missing. There's like 22 books that they found. So I thought, well, it's not complete. But then I thought, well, you got to start somewhere, right? So let's look in the Bible and see what the message is for the new moon today. And you know what? It totally corresponded with this guy, this good Muslim. I call him the good Muslim. I don't know their names. I don't know anything about them. I don't know anything, except there was a good and a bad one. So the radical one was the one who was shooting, and the other Muslim jumped in the line of fire. And in this wisdom section in the Bible that I was reading, it talks about the pillar of fire. It's a metaphor. Although, who knows, there might be these pillars of fire that come in front of us. But I think in here, because I read it today and my friends started talking about it, and I thought, oh my God, I forgot to do meditation. I just found out about this. So the good Muslim took him down. And what I feel like, that's the metaphor. He took, it's in the Bible. He stepped into the line of fire. He stepped into the pillar of fire. You know, that's what these weapons are. They're pillars of fire. He stepped into the evil and he took the guy down. So let's pray for him. He's in the hospital right now recovering. They should start a good GoFundMe page for him. And then my friend said, well, maybe he was protecting his store. I go, this goes way beyond protecting your store. This goes into saving other people's lives. So let's pick. So her and I had a little debate about that. I love talking to my friend Charlotte. I want to drive up to Michigan, like on a peaceful day like today. I want to drive up to Michigan, probably with my son. We need to get away because there's no ticks there right now. They're all under the snow. I hate the ticks. The ticks are spreading so much disease. Here I go on my rant about it. They escaped from a lab on the East Coast, like I think Connecticut. She says opossums love to eat them. They could eat 6,000 a day. Go opossums, right? I should get one here. All right, so today's a new moon. Unless I'm wrong about it. I looked on a calendar. I thought it said it was a new moon, unless I misread it. So check that out yourself. But what I decided to do today was to organize and clean a little more because I still want to find my passport and I want to start writing my book. So I feel like, I need things organized around me so that I can focus just on my book and I don't have to think I have to do that and I have to do this and I have to do that. So yeah, and I think I found somebody who washed my windows too. So, I don't know, I feel like this is the time. You have Saturn will help to support you, right? Because Saturn is the planet of iron. And it's going to help you with Neptune, which is water. So I think we have to really watch the political systems right now and the flooding. And if you're near a flood zone and it's flooded before, get out of there. Just go somewhere else. Go to higher ground. We have to let go, and I feel so bad for all these people that are losing everything they have. So enjoy all the stuff that you have right now, because we don't know if it's ever going to be taken away. I hope I have all my precious things around me, but you never know what's going to happen. So stay in the Lord, right? Whatever your Lord it is, and I hope it's the good and in the light. So I'm going to take, since it's a new moon, this looks like an egg. So let's have new positive things come into our life right now. And I'm going to pull, I don't know what kind of cards these are, so let's see what they are. I haven't used these in a really long time. I don't know if I ever used them at all right now. So I'm going to just feel into them a little bit. Let me do some Reiki in the heart. We have to feel into the stillness right now. Let's feel into our stillness right now. Enjoy the fact that it's stiller, it's quieter. There's not as much machine energy like with all these, what do they call them, lawnmowers and stuff. I don't know if I ever told you this. I dug up my garden, and all I wanted to do were do flowers and bulbs and vegetables and fruit. I didn't want any grass. Let the grass be gone. Just make these little pathways around the garden. But I might need some help with it now, so. All right, so new moon day. Ooh, this one got stuck. So I would say, oh, there's two that came open. That's interesting. So we're coming out of this closed gate. If it was upright, it would be not right time, misalignment. But it's upside down. So we're coming out of that. We're coming out of that not the right time, misalignment phase. It's upside down. And we're coming into right timing. Isn't that beautiful? That's the open gate. Isn't that beautiful? I like that. That's really pretty. Right timing aligned with our life path. And didn't I talk about that? Blah, blah, blah. Your purpose, right? We have to get right with our purpose in life. That's beautiful. I love the way these cards are colored. I need to start painting again. All right, one more card here. So this is the growth card, right? Came upside down. So it says relationship change and growth. So right now, it's pretty stable right now. It's opposite, right? So it's growing under the earth, right? We're coming into that. We're tuning into that. But we have to release and let go right now. Oh, this is turning into a whole entire reading. Okay, let me shuffle one more time. I think that's pretty good, right? All right, let me take one last card here, and I'm going to just kind of focus on this last card. I got to go feed my birds so that I can eat. I said I'm not going to feed my face until I feed my birds, because I didn't feed them yesterday. But you know what? There's a lot of seeds they can eat, too. That's why I leave a lot of my dried plants up. If you leave some of these dried plants up, they could eat a lot of those seeds. The next party I'm going to have it catered. I'm going to ask my friend Laura if she wants to help me cater a party and how much it would cost. She'd have to be in charge of the sternos and food and all that. And all right, let's see. The last card, okay? Because we're in the season now, baby. We're in the season of the new moon. And I'm glad this is reversed. So this is reversed. So let's look at it upright first. I never used these cards before. They're pretty dramatic. If it was upright, it would be like that. And that says to drama and chaos, envy, jealousy, and retaliation. And I think that's been going on for a while. But guess what? It spilled over. It spilled over into the light. So we're coming more into the light. There's another card here. Oh, look at this. It spilled over into the light. Look at that. That's beautiful, right? Okay, we're letting go. We're spilling over to the light. And we're coming out of heartbreak. There's a lot of heartbreak going on. I'm sorry. Devastation on a new level. Yeah, can you imagine if the whole state of California falls into the ocean? So people got to get off that coastal area. We have to help out the people that are, homeless, right? All right. I love that. I love sharing this with you. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. I'm getting it organized. So get your life organized. I don't know what these are called. They have some kind of love knot on them. See the love knot? So maybe you can find them like that, right? That's a love knot. And you should have a purpose and a motivation at this time. This is a new moon, right? So let's get it together, people. So here is my little display. You can't see it, right? Hold on. This is going to be my little display for my crystals. Yeah, I found a lot of good crystals today. I'm going through all my crystals. I'll show you one crystal before I go. This is the, okay, let me stop here. Ruby and quartz, right? And see how it has that soft point on the end? You can use that for working through the muscles in your legs. So I have 2 of these. So I could do one on one side and one on the other side. Another tripped out crystal you might want to have right now is this one. I'm not too sure if it's called selenite or whatever it is. I have to look that up. It's very intergalactic. So yeah, I'm trying to get all my crystals and all the things I have to do next organized here. And I do know this one is really beautiful too. You'll have to look online what this is. I forgot what this is too. I haven't used these. That's why I need to start using them so I don't forget the names. But I know this color is really good for your digestive system. So beautiful. It's fun to hold these. And you know this one, rose quartz, that's always good for love. For love. And if you're having relationship problems, take a picture of this. Selenite. The desert rose selenite. I think it's in my other crystal basket. A twin is a special mineral formation to aid relationships. So if you're having a relationship problem right now, selenite cleans, clears, and purifies the energy body, while the twin formation paves the way for a loving relationship between 2 people. It also carries all of the energy of selenite. Do not use water to clean it, but clear energetically. So like, some people put these underneath the new moon, the full moon. You have to figure out what works for you, as it is a soft mineral dissolves in water. I do have desert rose selenite. I have to find it for you guys, and I promise I will do that. So, before we leave, let's do one more little meditation for all those people that are in a crisis mode right now. They lost the loved ones of their lives from the university. I listened to that teacher. He said he had 20 kids hiding behind his desk in the front of the class because a guy walked into the auditorium. So he was at the front of the class. So he probably didn't... there should be some kind of horn or some kind of alert system. So he called 911. Oh, Lord. These people, so this is what they're taught. This is what God is talking about in the Bible. I really believe He is for those people who are into the Bible. I mean, this was my first Bible lesson today. I just opened up the book and I looked at wisdom. He stood in the pillar of fire. And I really believe that that's a metaphor for the bullets. So I'll just leave you with that thought today. We are going to still finish up with a meditation. I want to go get one of my super beets. So go to the bathroom, because then I'm going to eat a super beet before I go out. I'll show you what these are. Let me get up here. I just need to get somewhere hot and dry. I need to get to the Caribbean. And then I found out, I was doing research last night, and I found out there's a hotel, South Dubuque, Illinois, I think it said. I don't even know, but it's called a Tesla Hotel. I don't know what that beacon is out there. So this is called Super Beats. Here, I figured out how to do this. Just got to download here. So you're going to be getting a lot of downloads right now. Stuff you couldn't do before, you're going to all of a sudden magically start to do. But you have to put yourself in the light. Like I said, I prayed to Jesus. That's who I prayed to, and the Blessed Virgin Mary, my angels. You know, you should have someone you pray to, right, that you trust. And I said, I really need a miracle. I need to find my Bible. And I need to clean up my house. So this is what I'm doing right now. I'm eating this. And that's supposed to be really good for cholesterol and blood pressure. Now, I don't know what my blood pressure's been lately. It's been running kind of high. I have to go see my acupuncturist. All right. And I like these because they're chewable. All right. And it reduced my blood pressure. I think it was last time I went to see him was like a month ago. It reduced my blood pressure, I think, by 6 or 7 points. So that was pretty good. All right. Let's focus on preventing violence, okay? We can't change what happened. We can pray for the souls as they cross over into the ethers. Right? Love this jacket. Goes all the way up to the neck. You know, I look at a lot of coats online, and they don't cover your throat. So if you want to prevent yourself from getting sick this winter, you got to cover your throat. Because a lot of the wind goes right into your neck. The back, oh, those people who don't wear scarves, goes right into the back of the throat and the neck. All right, so, you know, I want to do one more Reiki. Yeah, I talked to my friend Charlotte, and I said, do you think that my channeling is getting stronger? And she said, yeah. So, and I think so too. I think the meditations that we're doing are getting stronger. And sometimes you'll hear like a ringing in your ear. So that means you should sit down and meditate. And we talked about the different sounds you hear in meditation, right? Okay, so we're just going to send a lot of our heart love to Australia, to the good Muslim, the bad Muslim. You have to pray for the bad Muslim too. Sorry, guys. Bad Muslim and all those wonderful people and the rabbi who perished and went on to their maker. Okay, we're going into the golden spiral. Get ready. Start to move around. You feel the vibe in your body. Glad I could meditate with you guys today. We need so much prayer and meditation in this world right now. Stay in your peaceful center. Contract your heart, breathe out. Let's do it again. Yeah, you might feel some itching in your nose.